Hello everyone, and welcome to Kendrick's Simon, episode 20. At the end of episode 19, our man had just been talking to Lola, who'd offered to buy his ticket. Cassandra had told him that she shouldn't buy the ticket because he would need to input his passport and other details when the ticket was purchased. And so, he'd asked Cassandra to call him. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello there.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey. No. Wait. Lola is so rude. I don't understand. I don't know why she just sounds just like you.
Oh, thank you very much.
I mean, she's not patient. She doesn't have a bit of patience. She just like you. She just like you. I don't know.
How extremely rude of you.
Well, but I mean, but it's okay, you know. Here, I just
No, it's not okay. If you want me to send you money, I suggest you stop being rude to me.
Baby, I'm not rude to you.
Yes, you are. You have just told me that my daughter-in-law is rude like me. That is extremely ungentlemanly.
No, I don't mean she's kind of rude, but
that is exactly what you said.
She's strict. I used the wrong word. She's right out strict. Like, she's too strict.
Well, she is what she is.
But she has to know that. I mean, I can't hurt you. I mean, I can't do anything to hurt you.
I have no idea what you're talking about. She tells me that she offered to buy you the ticket, but I've just explained to her that she's gone outside now. But I've just explained to her that she can't do that because you're going to need to put in your passport number and other details.
Yeah, and secondly too, I mean, what was it? I think I was, well, come on. I mean, this thing kind of skipped my mind. Yeah, like I was telling her it's not right to buy the ticket. I need to do the ticket here. She was talking about 3,000. I said, no, I didn't ask you for 3,000.
Oh no, she must have got confused. She probably wrote it down wrongly on her phone and put an extra naught in or something. I shouldn't worry about that.
Yeah, she said 3,000, and I said, no, 3,000 is too much. I never asked for 3,000. It was only for the plane ticket.
Yeah, that's all right.
So I think she might have made a mistake, you know. Yeah. So probably I was telling her to just, I mean, it's three. It's supposed to be three something, but I probably think you should make it 400. You know.
Well, you'll have to talk to her about that. How much is the visa going to cost you? I hadn't thought about that before.
You haven't done what?
Hang on, the farm phone is ringing. Let me. Can I call you back? I'm sorry about that, said Cassandra when I'd finished talking to my friend. A friend was calling on the farm phone. She's gone now. I'll tell Lola not to buy a ticket. Do you know how much your visa will cost? Call me, he said. $600.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Gosh, it didn't even ring. You must have been there somehow. Yeah, $600 for a visa, my goodness.
Yeah, you could check it online. You could check it out.
No, I believe you. Very expensive, isn't it? So do you need Lola to send you that as well?
Yeah. Well. You tell her. I mean, you could talk to her about. You could talk to her about that. She could send that one too.
Yes, not a question of could. Do you need her to?
Exactly.
Yes. Okay. Well, so can you text her the details of that bank account, please? Because I'll have to tell her that she needs to send you the money rather than buying the ticket.
Well, I already text you the details.
Yes, can you text them to Lola so that she's got them on her phone, please?
Okay. Then have you talked to her?
No, not properly, not yet, because my friend rang just as I was talking to you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
Yeah, and we're going to go out for lunch, so we'll be going out soon. But you might be able to you might be able to talk to her again if you need to before we go.
oh well. Well, I'm texting the account to her then.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Make sure you're safe out there.
We're going into Bury St Edmunds.
Okay. Are you gonna call me back?
Why do I need to call you back? I thought you were just about to text Lola.
Yeah, I'm about to text it to her.
Okay.
Let me just do that.
Okay. Right. And then if she needs to speak to you before lunch, before we go out, then she'll call you or you can call her.
Okay.
Okay then.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Having spoken to Cassandra, our man sent the name and details of the money mule to Lola and then decided to speak to her.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I can see that here, but I don't understand. It's not your name.
No, it's not my name. I told you I had a problem with my account, so I'm using a neighbor's account.
A neighbor's? I disagree.
Account, yeah.
No, I disagree.
No, you have to agree.
No, I don't have to. No, I disagree.
Well, I told you my account is under investigation.
No.
So for now,
no. No. I will not send the money on another account. It's not your name.
No, but that is the only. I mean, I'm not really far from my neighbor.
No. Who is this lady? Hold on. Who is this lady?
You know, who's this lady?
Yeah.
Well, she's my neighbor. She is my neighbor.
I want to talk to her.
You know. You want to talk to her?
Yes.
Okay, then I think you. Well, if you have to talk to her, you have to wait.
Then. I have to wait. No. I will not wait.
Because it's too.
No, I will not wait.
Because it's too early. Because I guess it's too early.
Yeah, I can see that. You started to talk to us since in New York was 3 a.m. So I can see you don't sleep. You don't like to sleep at night. Right. Okay. No, I have an idea. I will send you the money on Western Union or MoneyGram on your name. It's so easy. So I have your name, Kendrick Simmons, and I'll send you the money on Western Union or MoneyGram. Which one do you prefer?
Well, with the Western Union and MoneyGram, I mean, it's I have to drive almost like 2 hours.
Shut up! Are you stupid?
No,
Idiot!
I'm telling you.
Shut up! Don't tell me bullshit. There are Western Union outlets and MoneyGram all over the world, especially there in New York. Shut up! Don't tell me bullshit. I'm not my mother-in-law. Don't tell me bullshit that you have to drive for 2 hours. Idiot!
I have to drive. Exactly.
Shut up, idiot. I
have to drive 2 hours.
Shut the
to go to
Shut. Okay, I will tell my mother-in-law not to talk to you anymore. You are very stupid. Why are you making our life so difficult now?
No, I'm not making your life difficult. You just don't want to understand simple things.
What should I understand? I will not send any money to any other account, to any other name but yours. On your name.
I don't know what to say to you again.
On your name, I will send the money.
I don't know what to say to you again. I can't disrespect you. I don't know.
I will send the money.
I'm being very honest.
Shut up! I'm speaking. I will send the money on Western Union or MoneyGram, which one do you prefer? On your name.
I prefer the account. That's all. That's all I can tell you.
No. I will tell my mother-in-law. No.
Well, if no, I can force you. I mean, if no, I'm being very honest to you, and you still insist, so you can do what you want.
Okay, I will
hours.
do whatever I want. I disagree to send the money on another name. Period.
Well, then I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I will talk to my mother-in-law.
Okay.
Unsurprisingly, our man wasn't happy, and he texted Cassandra, "Western Union and MoneyGram is far from where I live. I have to drive for 2 hours to get there. The account should be more easier for me. All the need is the receipt. That's all. Why is she finding it very difficult to understand? She even called me a liar. I've never been treated like this in my life. She should learn to calm down. Lola just told me that, but that isn't true. Look, there are MoneyGram outlets all over Manhattan," said Cassandra, who'd Googled MoneyGram and come up with a Google map with loads of outlets on. "There's a MoneyGram near where we're going for lunch, I think." And so he called her again.
Hello.
Hello again.
Hey, Cassandra.
Yes.
I spoke to Lola, and I don't know. I dropped her the account, and then she got mad. The account, she needed my own account, but I later explained things to her. I don't need to drive 2 hours to go to the Western Union. We used to have Western Union. We used to have Western Unions around, but I don't know. They kind of closed down. They don't. They don't work no more. If I had to go to on a Western Union, the last time I had to drive almost like 1.5 hours, 2 hours. And come on.
Did you read what I've just sent you?
Yeah.
There are dozens of MoneyGram outlets all over Manhattan. And there's a MoneyGram, I think, in the convenience store just down the road from where we're going for lunch.
Yeah, Lola just told me that, but
so you don't need to drive 2 hours to get to MoneyGram.
Over Manhattan. Baby, I'm telling you the truth. Will
you just look at the screenshot I've sent you? There are dozens of MoneyGram outlets in Manhattan. Look at the screenshot that I've just sent you. There are dozens of them. You can Google it, like I did, and find your nearest one. They are not 2 hours away from you. You obviously haven't used MoneyGram for a long time, but there are loads of them in Manhattan, and you certainly won't have to drive for 2 hours. You can probably walk to one.
I see. I can see that MoneyGram.
Yes.
MoneyGram.
Yes,
I
exactly.
see MoneyGram.
Exactly.
I see Kitchen Hills. MoneyGram. I could see that.
Yes.
I see that.
So they're not.
But that is what I'm telling you. That
no, it's not what you're telling me. That none of those are 2 hours away from you.
Baby, I'm telling you, they are 2 hours away from. I think over some few months ago, I had a transaction.
Are you able to read that screenshot? If you Google MoneyGram in Manhattan, you will find that there are dozens of them. Please don't lie to me. It's most ungentlemanly.
Sweetheart, I can't lie to you.
Well, you can lie because you are. Now, those are all the money. Those are some of the MoneyGrams in Manhattan. If I expanded the map, there would probably be even more. There are loads and loads of MoneyGrams outlets in Manhattan. Do not try to tell me that you have to drive for 2 hours, which would get you out of New York and into the next state. To get to one of those, you could probably walk to them.
I'm telling you, baby, I'm telling you, I'm the one here, and I'm telling you that the MoneyGram we used to have around, they don't work no more.
Of course they do. Of course.
Let me tell you what.
Of course they do.
I'm telling you, seriously. It used to work around. We had almost like 3 MoneyGrams around used to work, but they don't work no more. Sometimes you have to drive to the nearest town to get. I mean, come on.
You're in New York. You're in Manhattan in New York. You do not have to drive to the nearest town. Do you want this money or not? If you don't want it, say so. If you do want it, please stop lying to me. There are dozens and dozens of MoneyGram outlets in Manhattan. Dozens of them. I'm sure you can find one that is still open. Go on the MoneyGram website and type in outlets in Manhattan, or whatever it is you do. I don't know. Hang on, I'll do it. Let's go on the MoneyGram website and see what it says.
Okay.
MoneyGram.
Let me
Here we go.
Let me check it out. Let me check it out right now.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me hang up. Let me check it out right now.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Unable to instantly find a MoneyGram mule in Manhattan, our man started to panic. Send through the account. I don't agree with MoneyGram. Why not? Because you realised how many outlets there are in Manhattan and you're too lazy to walk to one. Call me, he said. I was ignoring him, and so he called Lola.
Hello.
Hello, you called me.
Yeah, I called you. I was trying to get in touch with y'all. I was trying to get in touch with Cassandra, but I guess she's not with her. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. So, yes. Okay. I will send you the money on Western Union or MoneyGram.
No. Let me tell you what. With the Western Union MoneyGram we used to have around here, somebody got shot. Somebody got shot at the place. So the place has been.
Idiot.
Let me tell you what.
You idiot. Look at how stupid you are. How dare you to tell me bullshit? Do you think I'm my mother-in-law? Shut up. Don't tell me bullshit, you idiot. You idiot. Oh my God. I will talk to my mother-in-law. To stop talking to you. You are very stupid. How are you telling me bullshit? Who are you?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Please, don't do that.
Shut up and don't tell me bullshit.
Just take it easy.
I'm trying to help my mother-in-law. So shut up, idiot.
I know, but just take it easy.
Don't tell me bullshit. Who do you think are you talking to? I'm not my mother-in-law. Idiot.
Calm down, please. Just calm down.
Okay, on your name. So, I have your name. I will send the money on your name. Kendrick Simmons.
I wouldn't be able to go that far.
So go yourself then, idiot.
No.
Then Cassandra called him. Oh, hello again.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, hello. What's the problem? There are dozens and dozens of MoneyGram outlets. Look, I just looked on the MoneyGram website.
Yeah, the whole thing is that, well, I have to drive down from upstate New York down 2 hours. Let me tell you what, we used to have a MoneyGram telegram.
What do you mean you have to drive down from upstate New York? You live in Manhattan.
Let me tell you what. That's what I'm telling you. That
no, that's not not what you're telling me. Where do you live?
No, baby.
Where do you live?
I'm in upstate New York. I'm not close to Manhattan.
Right. You've changed your mind. So where do you live?
I've not changed my mind.
Yes,
but
you
I have to drive.
Where do you live? We can send it to wherever it is you live. We don't have to send it to Manhattan. Where do you live?
Baby, I sent you. I mean, upstate New York.
Right.
It's much closer. It's classified as Manhattan. It's not really far from Manhattan.
It's not far from Manhattan. Then, in that case, you don't have to drive hours to get to Manhattan if you live not far from Manhattan. If you tell me which area you live in, I will find the nearest MoneyGram for you. Which area do you live in?
Baby, I'm telling you, upstate New York.
No, that doesn't mean anything. What is the area that you live in? Do you live in... I've got the map here. Harlem, Upper Manhattan, South Bronx, Longwood, Little Dominican Republic, Washington Heights, Norwood. Where do you live? Now you've disappeared. You mean you don't know where you live? You always disappear when I ask you a difficult question, don't you? I mean, I can search the whole of New York. There are dozens and dozens. There you are. Here's the whole of New York. There are thousands of MoneyGram outlets. And it's very rude to disappear when I'm talking to you. I know perfectly well you're there, and I know you can hear me. Okay, well, I'll cut the call and send you the map. You can tell me which is your nearest one. And you can tell me which part of New York you do live in. Okay, which area of New York do you live in?
Hello?
Yes, hello. Which area of New York do you live in?
Upstate, Scambaiting, New York.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. What did you say?
Upstate New York.
Yes, you said...
Scambaiting.
Right, how do you spell that?
Let me text it to you.
Yes, okay. Kempinski, New York, he texted. As far as I could tell, that's neither a town nor an area in New York. That isn't a district, that's a hotel. Which district of New York are you in? Or tell me where it is on the map I sent you, please. Hyde Park, New York, he tried. I can't even find that. Please show me where that is in New York. Please tell me a proper area of New York instead of making up stories. It's most unhelpful. We don't go by district, we go by zip codes. Then give me your zip code. Google Maps thinks you have districts. Manhattan, for example, she said, sending him a map of New York. 12601, he said. Okay, replied Cassandra, and he called her again.
Hello?
Hello again. You must have mistyped that zip code because that's not in New York.
Are you sure?
You're the one that lives there, man.
Yeah. Let me check it out. Let me see. I can't even.
Poughkeepsie, New York? ? He typed. Yes, I had to look up how to pronounce that, so excuse me if I got it wrong. You live in Manhattan, not some town miles away. Call me, he said. So Cassandra, who by then was on the MoneyGram website, looked for MoneyGram outlets in Poughkeepsie. Ladies and gentlemen, find a comfy chair, get out the popcorn and put your feet up, because this call lasted for half an hour. Okay, why have you been lying to me about living in Manhattan?
No, well, hello.
Yes, hello. Why have you been lying to me about living in Manhattan?
Well, I mean, upstate New York it's not much that close, far from Manhattan. I mean, it's also classified. I mean, most times you say Manhattan, but the actual, area communities. That's what we call the upstate New York. That's where I am. Baby, I don't understand why we have to be stressing on this Western Union, MoneyGram is no, I don't know. I prefer, like I was telling you, I prefer the accounts. With the account, once it's been deposited in the account in less than 20 minutes. It's in less than 20 minutes. I could withdraw and then get the whole thing going. But me then had to go to the Western Union, MoneyGram, and that was what I was telling you. Lola, that the Western Union, the ones we had around here. Somebody about some few months ago, somebody got shot over there. So they closed down the whole office. I hope you understand. And I can't risk myself to, drive almost like 1.5 hours, for somebody to, it's crazy. That's what I've been trying to explain to Lola. But Lola still insists. And then how to send it through Western Union, I already sent my account. That would be much more simple to have. That is much more simple. I don't know why Lola is being acting like that. I can't hurt you if I don't know what she really thinks of me. But, if she feels like, okay, this thing isn't going to work, come on. She should just let me know. I hope you understand. I'm not taking advantage of nobody. I can't take advantage of nobody. I hope you understand. We just, I mean, it's something we both discussed. I hope you understand. And you helping me out to get in there. But now I thought, I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know what Lola really thinks of me. It really hurts me. The way he sounded to me, I mean, I didn't really like it. He was calling me a liar. I mean, all kinds of words. And I was telling her to calm down, to calm down. I mean, I can't take advantage of you like that. I mean, no. Why should I do stuff like that? Why should I do such a thing like that? No. I mean, so I was expecting you to rather her sit her down and then talk to her. I mean, I was only telling her to calm down, calm down. Don't be too harsh on me. Just calm down, calm down. And all she was saying was that I'm gonna tell her to stop talking to you. To stop. I'm like, why should you do that? Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. You need to be just take it easy. Take it easy. And the next thing I was telling her, I mean, the best way to receive this money is to send it through the account. And then she was like, well, why is she a lady? Why is she a lady? Why do I have to give her a lady's account? And I'm saying she's a neighbor. Her kids used to play around my place. They used to play around. She's a neighbor. Nothing is going on between me and her. She's just helping me to receive, and that is it all. Once you send it, all you need to do is to get me the receipts, and that is all. In less than a minute, I could receive the money. That is all. That is all I said wrong. And Lola has to, be raising her voice, and I didn't know what I said wrong. I didn't say anything wrong. I was only trying to explain myself. I have not received such an insult in my life. I'm a bastard. I'm a fool. I'm stupid. I'm like, how can you do that? Why should you insult me? Come on. I just don't know what to say. Looks like I really enjoy much talking to you than Lola because, she doesn't have patience. I don't know what she's been through, but she doesn't really have the patience. I don't know if she thinks I'm taking advantage of. I'm taking advantage of you. I can't do that. If she feels she should just cancel the whole thing. I hope you understand. Because we already planned everything, and I was so happy and excited to at least move and then explore into a new environment. But the way she treating me, I feel like if this is how I'm gonna be there, and then she's gonna be talking to me and be treating me, that isn't nice. You don't talk to people like that.
Have you finished?
I've finished. Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell me how you pronounce the name of this place where you live, please?
Upstate New York.
No, the name of this town that you live in that you typed in the chat.
Oh, okay. You're talking about Poughkeepsie.
Right, I don't know how you pronounced it. Okay, right. There are 5 MoneyGram outlets in however you pronounce that place.
Which MoneyGram?
There are 5.
5.
There are 5 MoneyGram outlets in that place, however you pronounce it. And I think you'll find I've sent you the map. So there are 5 in, however you pronounce that, Poughkeepsie, what did you say it was called? Anyway, whatever it's called, there are 5 MoneyGram outlets there.
Poughkeepsie, yeah.
Yes, there are 5 MoneyGram outlets there on the MoneyGram website. So I'm sure you can go to one of them. And why are you telling me that lady is your neighbour? The lady Yes, why are you telling me she's your neighbour?
Well, yeah, she's my neighbour.
What, she lives next door? She lives next door to you, does she?
No, next door, next house. Next door, next house.
That is
the picture. Wait. You saw the picture I sent you the last time.
Yes. The next house. Shut up. Shut up. The next house is next door. Her address is in. Yes, her address is in Texas.
No. Her address.
Yes,
is in Texas.
yes. Her address is in Texas.
Her address is in what?
Texas.
Well, yeah. I mean, with the address, people who have, depending on where she created the address. So, yeah.
Yes.
I think
she lives in Texas. Before. If we send the money to her, it will go to an address in Texas. She will not get it.
No. She could operate their account. You understand? She could operate their account. She could operate their account in New York. Yeah, she could operate. I think she created the account where she used to live. Yeah, but she moved down here, and she could still operate the account.
Okay, well, but as I say, there are 5 MoneyGram outlets in this place, wherever it is. We're going out soon, in about 10 minutes. There's a MoneyGram outlet not far from where we're going.
I'm telling you, sweetheart, if you really want me to reach this, if you really want me to reach this capital, if you really want me to reach this money, you send through their account, or else tell me you don't want to send it.
I'm not happy sending it to somebody who's given...
No, baby, I'm telling you, I'm giving you the go-ahead.
Will you listen? Will you listen? Will you listen? Will you listen? Listen, man. Listen. I am not happy sending the money... Shut up. I am not happy sending the money to somebody who gives their address as Texas... when you claim they live next door to you in this place whose name I can't pronounce. Now, there are 5 MoneyGram outlets in your town. We are going to lunch in 10 minutes. There is a MoneyGram outlet just down the road from where we are going. We will send you the money in your name. Do we have to? I don't think we even have to specify which outlet we're sending it to, do we? So we will send it in your name, and you can collect it either at one of those 5 outlets or any other MoneyGram outlet. I have no idea why you have shut up. I have not given you permission to speak yet. I have no idea why you have suddenly moved an hour and a half away from Manhattan when you previously... Shut up. Shut up.
Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what.
Shut up. Shut up. I have no idea why you have suddenly moved, shut up, an hour and a half from Manhattan when you previously told me that you live in Manhattan. It has never taken you an hour and a half to get to work or to get home from work, but suddenly now you live an hour and a half away from Manhattan.
No, baby, you misunderstood.
Oh, which bit did I misunderstand?
Well, depending on how you understood it.
Which bit did I misunderstand?
Anytime I had to talk to if I had to talk to a friend who is outside New York, and then I had to give him my I had to give him my address, or I had to give him or I have to tell him where I am in New York. What I normally tell him is that I am in Manhattan. I'm in Manhattan. But
it's exactly what you told me.
Wait. If you really want to know the area, that is where I'm going to tell you that it's upstate New York. We have the upstate, we have the downstate, so...
You told me
it's nothing different.
You told me you live in Manhattan. Now suddenly you live an hour and a half away. It will take you an hour and a half to drive to work. It has never taken you an hour and a half to drive to work, or an hour and a half to drive home from work.
No.
Yes. And now suddenly you're living an hour and a half away from your work. I'm not entirely sure I believe you. I think you do live in Manhattan. I think you're making excuses for not going to any of the MoneyGrams in Manhattan.
No. It's not. Excuse me, baby. It's not that.
Then why did you lie to me about living in Manhattan?
Baby, I have not. Okay, well, then I'm sorry.
Yes, you have lied. Don't say you haven't. You've lied to me about living in Manhattan.
Well, then I'm sorry. Then
yes, I'm sorry too.
Well, then I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. Why do you work? Why do you live an hour and a half away from where you work? You have to spend at least 3 hours a day in the car. Why do you do that?
Why do I have to do what?
Why do you live an hour and a half drive away from where you work?
Why do I live an hour away?
An hour and a half. Why do you live 1.5 hours drive away from where you work?
Well, baby, I don't know how I have to explain it to you, because sometimes, most people really most people really drive hours to go to work. So I don't understand why you have to be really surprised for me driving an hour or half an hour to work. No, I mean, you don't have to be surprised about that.
It has never taken you an hour and a half to get to work or an hour and a half to get home. And now suddenly you're an hour and a half away.
No, it doesn't really take me an hour to get home, no.
An hour and a half. I've put it into Google Maps. You are an hour and a half's drive away from Manhattan. Don't lie to me. Do you know how far you are from work? Do you know how far it is from where you live to where you work?
Let me tell you what. Probably if I had to drive. I had to drive. Sometimes I had to drive, depending on the kind of road I'm using.
What do you mean if you have to drive?
No, let me tell you, depending on the kind of road I'm using.
What do you mean if you have to drive? How else would you get there?
Well, that is what I'm saying.
No, it's not what you're saying. What do you mean by if you have to drive? How else do you get there?
Well, I normally drive.
Exactly. So, no, if you have to drive. No, it does not take you an hour.
Sometimes it's less.
It does not take you an hour. Do you know how far it is? I've put it into Google Maps. I can see exactly how far it is and exactly how long it takes. It does not take you an hour. How far is it?
How far? What do you mean by how far?
Oh, for goodness sake, what is the distance from where you live to where you work? How many miles is it from where you live to where you work? That's what how far means. I sometimes wonder if you speak English.
Well, sometimes I have to drive
No, not sometimes you have to drive. How far is it from where you live to where you work?
Well, it's almost an hour drive. Yeah,
no, it is not almost an hour's drive. How far is it? What distance is it? How many miles is it from where you live to where you work? And it does not take an hour. I have told you how long it takes. If you washed out your ears and listened, I have given you a very large clue. There is no probably about it.
Probably it's like 1 mile. Yeah.
1 mile?
Mm-hmm.
It takes you an hour and a half to drive 1 mile. You could walk it in 10 minutes. You have no idea what you're talking about, do you? None at all.
I have no idea what I'm talking about. 1 mile, yeah.
Yes, it is not 1 mile. It is not 1 mile from where you live to Manhattan. It takes you an hour and a half. An hour and a half to drive there. That is not 1 mile, is it? You could walk it in 10 minutes. Tell me how far it is from where you live to where you work in Manhattan.
Well, probably, I don't know. Is it 200 kilometers? 200 kilometers.
What do you mean, is it? You're the one that drives it.
Baby, 200 kilometers.
You think it's 200 kilometers? Okay. And you drive 200 kilometers every day to and from work. And you expect me to believe that?
Well, I'm a bit confused with the miles. I'm a bit confused with the miles and kilometers.
I'm not asking you to be confused with miles and kilometres. You've told me 200 kilometres. 200 kilometres. Do you expect me to believe that you drive 200 kilometres each way to work every day?
Cassandra.
The answer is yes or no.
Cassandra, I'm telling you, I'm a bit confused with the miles and the kilometers.
This is nothing to do with miles and kilometres. Nothing to do with miles and kilometres. You have just told me that you drive 200 kilometres to work. Do you expect me to believe that you drive... Shut up. Do you expect me to believe that you drive 200 kilometres each way to work every day? The answer is yes, I do expect you to believe it, or no, I don't expect you to believe it. Do you expect me to believe that you drive 200 kilometres each way to work every day? The answer is yes or no. It's a very simple question, and the answer is yes or no. It's not, oh Cassandra, oh my God. It's yes or no.
Yes.
Right, you expect me to believe that you drive 200 kilometres each way to work every day. And that would take you about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I would think.
Oh, okay. So, okay, then probably it has to be 150 kilometers. Then.
What do you mean? Probably it has to be. Do you not know how far it is from where you live to where you work?
I'm telling you, the miles and the kilometers is a bit.
I'm not interested in you being confused. You told me in kilometres. I'm not interested in your confusion. Do you or do you not know how far it is from where you live to where you work? I don't care whether it's miles or kilometres. There is no need for confusion. Do you know how far it is from where you live to where you work? The answer is yes or no. Yes, I know how far it is from where I live to where I work. Or no, I don't know how far it is from where I live to where I work.
Well, I know, but I wouldn't be able to express it in the kilometers or in the miles. I wouldn't know how to express it.
Oh, you just give me a number. That it's not hard. You give me a number.
I don't know. I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to give you a wrong number.
So the answer is you don't know how far it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right, so you lied when you said yes, you do know. So despite the fact that you drive to and from work every day, you don't know how far it is.
I was trying to answer you.
No, you were not. You were trying to avoid answering me. You told me you know how far it is, and now you're telling me you don't.
Cassandra.
Kendrick, you told me yes, you do know how far it is, and now you tell me you don't. One is true, one is not.
Let me tell you what. The reason why I'm telling you that I don't know is that it's because how to express it in kilometers.
I didn't ask you in kilometers. I do not care whether you tell me in miles or kilometers. I do not care whether you tell me in miles or kilometers. I do not mind if you tell me in miles or in kilometers. You can tell me in either miles or kilometers. Do you or do you not know how far it is from where you live to where you work? And take me off speakerphone, please. And the answer's not Do you or do you not know how far it is from where you live to where you work? The answer's yes or no. No, the answer is not the answer is yes or no. Do you or do you not know how far it is from where you live to where you work?
Well, probably.
No, the answer's not probably. The answer is yes or no.
Do I know why I do it?
Do you know how far it is? Do you know how far it is from where you live to where you work? Do you know the distance from where you live to where you work? Do you know how far it is from where you live to where you work? The answer is yes or no.
Well, it's 100 kilometers, I should say so.
Right, it's 100 kilometers. Well, that's half of what you said originally. So it is definitely 100 kilometers from where you live to where you work. So that would take you about an hour and a half, I should think. Okay. Right. Well, now back to that place whose name I can't pronounce. There are 5 MoneyGram outlets in that place whose name I can't pronounce. When you go to MoneyGram, I don't know, I haven't used it for years. Do you have to tell them the town where the person is? I can't remember. Or do I just have to give them your name and your country?
Well, like I was telling you, Cassandra, I mean, if it has to go through MoneyGram.
Yes, I know it has to go to MoneyGram.
It's gonna. No, seriously, this thing's gonna stress me out. Seriously,
oh dear, how sad.
Yeah, and to be very honest, I don't want that. If it has to go through MoneyGram, it's gonna stress me out.
Oh dear, how sad.
No, seriously, if that should be the case, then it's better we cancel the whole thing, because if it has to be from MoneyGram, MoneyGram, or how do they call it, Western Union, please, because I don't want to stress myself to get this thing I mean, come on. I don't want to stress myself. I really want us to work this thing out. In a very simple way, and whereby I could really get my the cash in peacefully. But I mean, me trying to no, I don't want that. And I've tried to explain things to Lola. I explain things to you. I don't know why you insist. I don't know why you still insist to go to MoneyGram. If that should be the case, then tell her to keep the change, and then let me just stay and then work out my things here. We can still be talking. We could still be talking. We could still be friends. I don't mind. I hope you understand. If you feel like you want to come over, not too. The door is open for you. You can come over. I could host you. It's all good. But me coming over and then you had to MoneyGram. No, please. I don't want that. It's better if you really want to make the vacation and come over. That's perfectly good for me. But with this MoneyGram thing, I don't want to drag issues now. Please and please. Okay. I know, and I don't know why I don't know why. She's acting like that. I don't know why she's insistent. But please, let's cut everything short. It's really hurts me, but I have to be a man. Yeah. We can still figure this thing out. Please. Okay, so you can go talk to her. Please. Go have a very peaceful lunch. Enjoy yourself and call me back or text me back once you figure this thing out.
Right. Please explain to me why it is so stressful to walk into a MoneyGram office.
Baby, it's not just to walk into a MoneyGram office. I have explained. Baby, how many times do you want me to explain myself?
You haven't explained at all.
No,
you have said...
baby,
shut up.
No, sweetheart.
Shut up. Be quiet. I've had enough of your babbling. You're getting extremely annoying. You've told me that it will be very, very stressful to go to MoneyGram. Please explain why it will be stressful to walk into a MoneyGram office. No, you have not told me why it will be stressful to walk into a MoneyGram office. All you have to do is open the door, walk in through the door, walk up to the counter, and ask for your money. Why is that so stressful?
Yeah, well, like I was telling you.
No, you were not telling me.
No. Okay, well, I told Lula.
I'm not interested in what you told Lola.
MoneyGram, yeah, we had I understand we had a MoneyGram just 30 minutes away from where I am. But about a few months ago, somebody got shot.
There are 5 MoneyGram offices in your town.
No,
5 offices in your town. I'm sick of your talking. There are 5 offices in your town. If you do not wish to go into one of them because somebody was shot there, go to one of the other ones.
And if I had to drive, if I had to make it up to drive that far. Secondly,
it's not far. You live in a small town, man. A small town. It is 10 minutes drive to any of them.
Wait. Secondly, there's gonna be a lot of people over there, and I have to wait for. Oh
dear! Oh, that's terrible. You'd have to wait in line. That's awful. I can't imagine how you do that.
Baby, don't do that. I really want to take care of
You're just telling me ridiculous stories, aren't you? That's the only explanation. I don't believe you live in this town whose name I can't pronounce. I don't believe any of your stories about not wanting to go to MoneyGram. If you expand the map, there are dozens of MoneyGram offices surrounding your area. So we will send it on MoneyGram, and you can go into whichever of those you choose. I'm sick of your ridiculous stories.
Don't even send it. Don't even send it. If you truly. Hello.
Yes, hello. Stop telling me stories.
No, I'm not telling you.
Of course, you're telling me stories. There are dozens and dozens and dozens of money. Shut up. You're not being honest. You're being anything but honest. Shut up. Shut up. You are not being very honest. This is coming from the man who assured me he lived in Manhattan and now tells me he lives in somewhere unpronounceable and doesn't even know how far it is from where he lives to Manhattan. You're being anything but shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut.
Where Kempinski is. Check it out.
No, Kempinski is a hotel. We know that does not exist. That is not even a place. The place that you claim to live is, well, you've told me now, 100 kilometres from Manhattan, despite telling me 200. So you lied about living in Manhattan. There are dozens of MoneyGram offices within easy reach of where you live, not an hour and a half's drive. If you don't want to go to one in your town, go to one somewhere else. I've had enough of you. We will send it to MoneyGram. You can pick it up later. End of story. And if you're too much of a wimp to even walk into a MoneyGram office, then you most certainly are not the kind of person that we want working on the farm here. The decision is yours.
Yeah, the decision is mine.
Yes.
Don't send it to MoneyGram. Don't send it to MoneyGram.
Okay, right. You're too lazy to walk in.
You demanded for an account.
Yes, shut up. You are too lazy. Despite the fact that you will drive an hour or an hour and a half to work and an hour and a half back from work each day, you are too lazy to walk through the door of a MoneyGram office, of which there are dozens. If you cannot go into one in your own town because you're terrified that you might get shot, oh dear, how sad, then there are plenty of others that you can go into within an easy drive of where you live, and there are dozens and dozens and dozens in Manhattan that you can go into on Monday.
No, come on,
yes,
baby.
In
the next hour, I have to start preparing for work. And you know what?
Then you can pick it up if you're going to work today. You can pick it up in Manhattan.
Don't do that, Cassandra. Don't do that. Then if that's the case, let's just keep the money. That's all.
Right. If you are going to work today, there are dozens. Shut up. Shut up. If you don't shut up, I will end the call and there will be no money. If you are going to work, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. If you are going to work today, you can send one of your workers. If you are too cowardly to go into MoneyGram, give me the name of one of your workers, one of the people that works for you. Give me their name and I will send it in their name so that they can collect it in Manhattan. Was that clear enough for you?
Come on, sweetheart.
I assume that the answer to that was yes, that was clear, and I will give you the name of one of my workers. You can ask your workers which one of them is prepared to go and collect it, and then give me their name, and we will send the money in their name. Was that clear enough? Did you understand that? And then they can collect it in Manhattan. One of your workers can collect it in Manhattan if you are too much of a coward to walk through the door of a MoneyGram office yourself. I don't know how you put your pants on in the morning sometimes, or how you manage to get to work if you're too much of the coward to walk through the door of a MoneyGram office. But if you are, you are. Give me the name of one of your workers and they can collect it in Manhattan. Okay, we have to go out now. I've had enough of you for one day.
Sweetheart, hello.
Yes, hello. I think that was clear. I have to go out for lunch. Give me the name of one of your workers.
Wait, baby, wait. Let's work this thing real quick. Baby, I dropped you an account. You told me you needed an account. I tried to get you an account. And this account is much more, easier for me to receive the money. Much more easier, in hand. And once I receive it, I can send you a screenshot. Well, I'm gonna send you a picture of it that I have received the money.
Excuse me. It is my money that we are offering to send to you. My money that we are offering to send to you. We will send it via MoneyGram if you give us the name of one of your workers. I do not wish to discuss it any further. We are going out. If you text me the name of one of your workers, we will send it to him. Otherwise, we will not. As I say, we're going out. I've had enough of you for now. Goodbye. And so, Cassandra, Ian and Lola went out for lunch. To find out what happened next, you're going to have to listen to episode 21. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel. We'll see you again in episode 21.